actually know what day of the week it is. I just gotta close my grow tent and get my water, and then I'm gonna come say hi to everybody. What's up, everybody? Always happens. All right, I made it. I was trying to clean the grow tent a little bit before I started my live, so we a little bit of a disaster. Good morning, Travis. What's up, habitual? Oh, hold on. Let me turn all messages on. All right, who do we got here? Good morning, everybody. Grumpy Bulldog, Ian, Bill, Doc Leby, Cavs, MK, good morning. Sorry, just catching up on chat, you guys. What's up, Riz? Good morning, Jay. All right, sorry. It sounds like normal TFP. Why? What did I do? Was I late again? Oh yeah, no, did you guys just see what happened with the water? It spilled again. What's up, Yamaseta? Good morning. Good morning, Bernie. Okay. Anyways, so sorry, I'm frazzled because I just was rushing to clean the grow tent. I've been telling you guys for the last 3 days that I want to clean the grow tent, and I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and I never do it. It's just been a hectic couple days, which is what I always say. So I had braces for many, many years, for those who are asking. Yeah, so I wanted to clean the grow tent really quickly before the live, and then I was having problems with YouTube scheduling my live. So anyways, we made it. It's 12:03 and I'm already here. Cheers, everybody. I'm tired today, and sometimes when I'm tired, caffeine makes me like a little extra shaky, so we kind of got the jitters today, you guys. So what's up, Blackened? Good morning. And what's up, Food Forest Permaculture? Good to see you. So I have, yeah, yesterday was an awesome day. So I got to meet up with Jack Ashes. I went to a hydro shop, and I also brought him some gypsy grapes, so that was cool, the owner of the shop. And I was gonna go live from the shop, but then I decided not to, just because, thanks, Doc Levy, appreciate it. Yeah, I was gonna go live from the store, and then I just had such a great time hanging out with Jack Ashes that I was like, you know what? Let's just like enjoy the conversation versus, you know, trying to go live. So yeah, it was great to meet him. I mean, I feel like, you know, with all of you in the community. What's up, Tom? Good to see you. I got the jitters from good afternoon, Tom. Thanks for hanging out. Sounds like a great day. Yeah, it was awesome. It's always nice to meet people in person from the community. And so, I mean, I already feel like I know all of you guys, you know, so it wasn't like meeting somebody new. It was awesome. He's a great guy. And yeah, we got so many goodies. So we're gonna do an unboxing on After Dark, but what a generous human being. All I brought was the gypsy grape, and I felt like I showed up empty-handed. So Yeah, shout out to Jack Ashes. Thank you so much for everything. You're awesome. And yeah, then I hung out at the hydro shop, got a couple things, and I'm gonna be making a trip back there, and I'll go live from there probably sometime in April. Um, he's down for doing a live at his store and sharing, I don't know, the shop story. That's the shop I told you guys. When I was a kid, I used to drive by and I'd see the word hydroponics and I never knew what it was. And then I remember one time I drove by with my dad and I was like, what's hydroponics? And that, I don't know why, it was a core memory because it's a main road in like North York, Toronto kind of area. And yeah, I drove by it frequently throughout the years and would always see it. And so it's just funny now that I actually frequent there and I'm a customer. So yeah. And then we had the green room, which was awesome. We got to chat with Rebecca and Josh, which was a fun conversation. Honestly, that got me wanting to try carrots in the tower to see if I can get some really long carrots. But I don't even know if I can grow carrots successfully in the first place anyways. So yeah, we're gonna move things along today. I'm gonna do a tent tour in a couple minutes because I feel like I'm slacking in the garden and I feel like there's a lot that needs to get done, and I feel like my initial intention for these lives was to show you guys the work involved in the garden, and I do have a lot of work to do, and you know, the intention is to do it on the live, so I have to try to do a better job at staying focused, forward focusing. So we're gonna fill the buckets today. What nutrient line do you rock? What's up, Holy Ghost Grass? I use the Flora series, the 3-part. This is just the bloom, but the micro, the grow, and the bloom. ERW Live, check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. Link is in the description below. So all the links to the channels, so the problem that I had with YouTube this morning, normally I go to yesterday's description, I copy it, and I paste it in today's description, and that's it. All the links are there, everybody's channels are there that I want to shout out. And today, I couldn't get into any of my videos. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't edit anything. So, the links to people's channels will be back tomorrow. Did I say hi, Ian? What's up? Good to see you. I think I said hi. Fresh Princess After Dark. Thanks, Cavs. Appreciate it. I'm live with a friend, so I'll catch you later. Have a great day, Tom. Appreciate you. What's up, JC? Good to see you. And G-Bay Genetics. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. You know what I realized, too? I need to find something else. It's just so good to see you guys. But I need to find something better or something else. I need some variety. Remember I told you guys I need vocabulary, or I need to improve my vocabulary, because at one point I was doing the tent tour and everything was just beautiful, beautiful. It's like I need new words, new adjectives. And so I need a new greeting, not a new greeting, but to mix it up, because all I say is good to see you, good to see you, and it's just because genuinely it's really good to see you. I don't understand a word. I don't understand English. Okay. Rock House and Gardens, best results. I've been growing for over 25 years. It produces big in taste. Nice. I've never, is that an organic line or synthetic? What's up, Erin? Good to see you. See, I said it again. It's like a habit now. Good to see you. But then it's like somebody like Dr. Dank Nugs. I'm always like, what up, Doc? So I guess I switch it up sometimes. Hi, Joseph. I'm trying not to say good to see you. What's up, Neil? All right, sorry, just catching up on chat. Doyle. I'm just gonna say your names from now on. Adirondack, hello. What lights are you rocking? They're LEDs. Spider Farmer LEDs. What's up, Les? All right. See, Les helps me with the greeting. I don't have to say good to see you because yeah, I just say how many days until spring. 9 days, 22 hours, and 36 minutes until spring. What's up, Les? Thanks for the update. And good morning, Thurgood, or I should say good afternoon. You got a pirate shirt? Yeah, R. Just do a happy dance. All right. I'll just do the, in like poetry readings, people just snap. You can always start by saying, morning, losers. Yeah, I gotta come up with new ones, though. Morning, nerds. Just be yourself. I know, but sometimes I rewatch a live and I'm like, you say the same thing over and over again. So it's not really about not trying to be myself. It's just, I want to improve, right? And it's almost like an exercise. Rarely do you ever get to look at yourself and judge yourself on how you speak or your vocabulary or how you present yourself. And so I feel like it's kind of an opportunity that I get to do that and, try to, I don't know, not repeat myself so much, not say so much. I think there's 600 watts, Holy Ghost. All right, we're gonna do a tent tour. Did I say good morning, Thurgood? I think I said good morning. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I'm tired today, but we're all tired. Are you smoking your lunch or eating it? All right. What's up, Rose? Good morning. I don't want to be myself. I don't want to be someone successful and rich. Right, Neil? I'm right there with you. I'm just kidding. What's up, Tibet? Good to see you. Blue Nose, good morning. What's up, Jackashes? Your ears must have been ringing. I was just talking about you. It was so nice to actually finally meet you in person yesterday. You are awesome. We're gonna do an unboxing on After Dark this Saturday, but seriously, I'm so excited to show you guys the new things I got from Jackashes. What's up, Germinator? All right. Chi-Town, good morning. Wickershire, is it time? Yes. We tubing. Cheers, everybody. All right. Tent tour. Good morning, Fred. Thank you so much. Yeah, honestly, they are awesome. So actually, I talked to Josh. I debated the entire show. So I have a lemon seedling that's on its last leg. I don't even know if you call it a seedling. If you guys have been following along, if you know, you know. And so yesterday on the green room, we interviewed Josh, and he is a specialist in citrus. And so I was embarrassed, but I asked anyways. And what's up, Andy? And I asked him, and I showed my lemon seedling. I was so embarrassed, but I showed it anyways. And what's up? It's Scummy. And I'll show you guys an update. That'll be the first part of the tent tour. But it does look better today. So he gave me some advice. And he said, and I could have researched it, but he said that they do not like wet feet. So we are going to add, he said you can add some perlite, which I actually have handy. But you can see you don't care. I do. You told me the soil was important, but we had a conversation on a live a couple days ago about Miracle-Gro soil and how somebody did a comparison and that Miracle-Gro ended up outdoing all of them anyways, and that it's okay for now, it's better than nothing. But I thought we all came to a general consensus, everyone. What's up, Mr. E? And so, yeah, the lemon stick. It looks, honestly, it looks chic. Anyways, so he said add some perlite. So I am going to repot it again. I'm gonna mix the soil, I guess, with some perlite, or maybe I should add a layer. I don't know, I should probably Google it. But, and then I'm gonna get some better soil. It was never in cocoa habitual. It was always in soil. I never had this seedling in cocoa. I was gonna put it in cocoa, but you told me not to, so I didn't. See, I listen. What's up, Donkey Buds? So yeah, this is the lemon seedling, first part of the tent tour. And it's about 4 or 5 years old. And I had 4 of them, and this one I almost let it die, and now it's become my mission to revive her. So she is looking better every day. The stem is looking more and more green, so we're gonna keep an eye on it. Pumice would be better than perlite. Okay, well, so can I just add like air stones in the bottom? You can't call it a seedling. If anything, yeah, if it's a character building, so it's definitely not a seedling. It's wise AF now. Yeah, it's my Charlie Brown. What's up, Default? Did I say good morning? I'm sorry, you guys. Lemonina is like a tall, thin Vogue model, right? It's so chic. I love it. What's up, Phelan? Fox Farm Ocean Forest mix with Light Warrior and pinch of perlite. That's the pro mix in my opinion. All right. The Charlie Brown Christmas tree thing is happening. I know. I almost let it die. Okay. Tent tour, because I said I gotta move things along today, and I'm moving awful slow. We're gonna start with the green tower, but I'll just show you guys here. So everything is looking better today, but again, it's one of those things where you can't sleep on it. You gotta keep staying on top of it so that it continues to improve, because we did have challenges in the garden. So pumice has way more benefits than perlite. Okay, I'm gonna look into it, calves. I just ran with perlite because I have it, and G-Bay, I sense sarcasm. I doubt it's inspiring, or maybe it is. Keep growing. All right, so there's the green grow tower. Most of the tower is filling up already. I kind of went around and cleaned it yesterday. We have arugula here. We have dinosaur kale here. We have romaine lettuce, basil, parsley. I've been harvesting, so I'm kind of just waiting for it to grow back. More arugula, parsley. This is a big arugula plant here. I just keep cutting the outer leaves. But we already have, I showed you guys this leaf yesterday. It was so small. We got a bunch of new growth. So I've been giving the tower mild veg because I have seedlings in here as well. Broke a leaf on my romaine. Whoops. I'll pick it off and eat it later. I got my tatsoi growing. More tatsoi. Got some basil here. This arugula plant is so pretty. I love it. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. Got parsley. Got 3 different varieties. Flat leaf, curly, and forest. Celosia flower. The dill is coming along nice. I'm just going around and picking off any kind of leaves that are, Thanks so much, Holy Ghost. And then, yeah, so that's the green tower. And then as for everything else, today's a good day in the garden. We're finally back on track. So if you've been following along, I've been having some challenges. Citrus like air flowing over the roots, the bottom of the trunk. Lots of drainage and tons of sunlight. All right, I put it under these lights, and then someone was like, or several people were like, that's too much light. So thanks so much, Justin. You as well. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but So yeah, the tomatoes, we'll start with the tomatoes. Everything is sort of not back on track, but we're getting there. So I started this run mid-November. What's up, Galaxy? Good morning. And I barely gotten any fruit. I've gotten no tomatoes. I've gotten a few peppers, a bunch of eggplant, but well, not a bunch, a few harvests of eggplant. And it's like so disappointing. So finally we're getting some fruit. So I'll start with the Cherokee purple tomato. It's getting huge. It's more like a tree right now, like I always say. What's up, Jesse? And I've got my first Cherokee purple tomato. It's definitely gotten bigger since yesterday. And then I've got one right here. And the good news is that these, while this flower might be dropping, this one is still there. So a tomato is probably producing. And then we've got just so many more flowers. What's up, cat dog? And yeah. Then I've got the Ponderosa, finally flowering. Finally. I've been waiting. I've been getting, you know, my flowers dropping and stuff. So I'm actually going to turn the lights down. Hold on. So yeah, we're finally, I know the stalks are all thick of my tomatoes. Even that's the dark Galaxy there. I'll show you guys a closer look in a minute. So yeah, that's the Ponderosa pink flowers. Finally, I've been freaking waiting. And then the dark Galaxy, we'll see if we start getting fruit. I've been dealing with blossom drop, so we'll see what happens. But I'm finally getting back on track with nutrients. I think I overdid it, and then now that plant is getting appropriate amount of nudes it can support. Funny how that works, isn't it? Okay, you see how this flower is like very, I don't know, I find that the flowers that bloom fully, that are very open, are the ones that are actually going to start to develop a tomato. So even though this one is dropping, I feel like this one is going to be good. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But yeah, that's the dark Galaxy tree, if you will. It goes all the way from there until here. It's just huge. I can't even, it doesn't even do it justice. And Brett, seed addict, doesn't even do him justice, because he's definitely a seed addict, that's for sure. So yeah, that's the dark Galaxy. And then we've got the pink icicle tomatoes. We've got a bunch of fruit growing, so that's cool. Some tomatoes there. And then, oh, is that a, no, these are my Cosmos, but I thought they were blooming for a sec. So if I get quiet, this is because this is my first time really observing the garden today, so. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm still moving down the line. I have my green zebra tomato that took off. It's getting really big now, and we're actually getting tomatoes growing. So this is what was originally happening. The blossoms were just dropping because I wasn't feeding them enough. And now finally we're getting tomatoes. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Hope everything's going well, and hope the move is going smoothly. We've got flowers up there, which we're going to chop down anyways. And some tomatoes finally growing. So that flower is going to drop and start developing a tomato. And I think I saw one actually growing. I don't know, I saw one somewhere. Anyways. And then I've got my eggplants. I say this every day. I forgot. But I've got to harvest these. I'm just waiting for them to get a little bit bigger. But the plant is doing well. Got a lot of new growth today. Yesterday I showed you guys, and today just things are continuing to do better. Got some new flowers and new eggplant growing. And these are little finger eggplants. So I got to figure out a way. That's part of what I wanted to get done today. Got to figure out a way to secure that. What's up, Galaxy Rods? Yeah, they're tomatoes. They're insane. Like, look at that, you guys. This is the tomato tunnel. We got some tomatoes over there. And then we've got Marconi Rosso peppers, getting bigger every day. And not mocha swirl. I don't know what this is yet, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This one is still recovering. The grow tent is 20 by 10 by 8. Mocha Swirl was going through a rough time, but finally I've got new growth and new flowers. It's a variegated pepper, and I had a lot of nutrient deficiencies because I don't know if I underfed or overfed. I did a bunch of crap, you know. What's up, Neil? Anyways, they're ripening, and they look so freaking beautiful. Look how cool that is. Beautiful colors. That's the Mocha Swirl pepper plant. They should be larger. Like, I got a larger one here, but again, I wasn't feeding properly, so it's okay. So yeah, part of also what I want to get done today is add some type of trellis, because these peppers are falling all over the place, and I need to secure them so that they're not tipping over. Maybe a piece of alien tape right here or something. I don't know. This plant is gorgeous. It's just, it hasn't been producing fruit because I haven't been feeding it. But it's huge. Yeah. Big pepper plant. And then I've got this one here again, still just waiting for peppers. I gotta take a more thorough look at it and see what's going on. Still have to wait and see, or still have to wait and give nutrients time to like take effect, you know, because they were underfed for so long. So this is the Creola pepper plant. It is freaking massive. It is just stretching and binding all over the place. Definitely tomatillo vibes, and it's got a lot of peppers growing now. They're hot peppers, and they turn bright orange when they ripen. And yeah, we got a bunch of new ones growing. The plant was in rough shape. The whole thing looked like this before, but the new growth looks good. So back on track. And then I've just got some pepper plants over here, a random parsley plant, and some pepper plants over here that still aren't producing fruit, but yeah, I think that might be Alessia. Josh, they sprouted and then they dried out, and I never popped them again, so I gotta pop them. YouTube professional growers kit. So yeah, and then I'll show you guys the seedlings, and then got to feed my plants. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Like, wow, beautiful. So yeah, that's the grow. And then I'll show you the seedlings. they've taken off. I've also got to feed and fill with water. We got romaine. We got some leaf lettuce. We've got, oh, thank you so much, Primitive Pit Barbecue. That's so kind. Appreciate it. And then we've got the other seedlings that we're gonna get in some clay pebbles. I've actually got my clay pebbles soaking right now. And yeah. All right, so I have to, no, so I don't have a sponsor. So this was because I wanted to, what's up, Berry Halls? Okay, I'm still trying to work on a video of the entire cost. I swear I'm not dodging the question. It's just, there's variables to look at because I did it so long ago, and a lot of the stuff, I just don't have the information available. But it was an upfront investment. I ordered everything from overseas, and the bulk of the cost was shipping. This was something that was planned for a while. Yeah, I've got $30,000 in credit card debt. So yeah, this was something that was planned for a while, and I then, after the fact, decided to start documenting it. That was never part of the plan. I'm just going to get myself set up because I'm going to add some nutrients to the green tower. And then we'll do the buckets. I've got to feed the tower, feed the buckets, and feed the tower, feed the buckets, prune the tomatoes, trellis the peppers. Can we get it all done in an hour? I don't know. It's a life hobby that improves your sense of self, health, and mindfulness. Yeah, so I mean the upfront cost probably anywhere from 10 to 15,000, because again, shipping for towers and a tent and the buckets and you know the lights and the fans, everything, all yeah, it's yeah. Some people choose to do other things, you know. I used to be the type of person that paid for a gym membership and never used it. So like some people pay for things that they don't even use. You know what I mean? So instead of paying for like all these streaming services or other things, this is my monthly expense, is the grow tent. I gotta move this arugula plant out of the way. Then we use this plant for it. Okay, I just broke half of it, but that's okay because I'm gonna harvest it. But this is my arugula. I gotta, hang on. And I find that this arugula is so spicy. It's so spicy. We need to start a seed company with the true names like Not So Sweet Melon, Mildew Dread Squat. Yeah. I like that. Berry. Yeah, people pay much more to have a miniature railroad set up in a basement. You know what it is? It's once people see what you're doing, there will always be questions, right? Because people want to know. Because it is quite the elaborate setup. All right. I know I need to do a plant count again because it's been a while and I feel like I had to kill a few plants since I last counted, so. I didn't even show you guys the Paul Robeson tomato, I forgot. And I also need to feed the tower too, or the buckets, so I'm actually gonna just put you guys right here for a sec and fill the buckets. Wickershire, I had to work my way up to that. It took time. TFP gets all the... yeah. Gotta do a short with the camera weaving its way through the middle of the tomatoes with the song. Yeah, okay, I will. You know what? I tried that once, Galaxy, and I broke like all of my tomato plants, so won't be doing that again. All right, I'm gonna grab my coffee and we'll get started. I'm also gonna bring you guys down here. I also need to do the buckets. So So now I'm doing half the recommended amount. Okay. Okay. So green tower, I'm doing 3 teaspoons. What's up, Jean? And what's up, Toulouse? Thanks for hanging out, Ryan and William. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. What's up, Mia? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just focusing on feeding the tower and the buckets. All right, so 3 teaspoons. Actually, I'm gonna just do this. And buckets, 25 mils. There it is. I was waiting for the moment that I was going to spill. There it is. Alright, so I got my CalMag in both because it's got to sit and circulate, so I figured why not do them at the same time, you know? Okay, green tower. I spill all the time, even with a syringe. It does not matter. I'm just clumsy. Oh, I should actually just use this. 7.5 mils of everything. Wear your best clothes, then try pouring liquid fish fertilizer. Best day ever. What's up, Mask Rose? What's up, Reef? Good morning. Good to see you. Frank, good to see you. You see, I naturally just say good to see you, because it's good to see everybody. Where's my blue? Oh, it's over there. that was going to happen, and I told myself not to put my tray there, but I did it anyways. What's up, Justina? I seeded my peppers 5 days ago. I'm so impatient for them to sprout. Patience. Yeah, making potions. All right. I'll check the pH. I'm gonna do the buckets first, and then I'll check the pH of both. All right. So for the buckets, 25 mils. I'm actually sometimes I talk to myself when I'm pouring nutrients. I don't know why. Just trying to make sure I'm doing things right. Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. I'm just trying to focus because last time, I mean, you guys remember, I messed up and I had to dump my res and redo it. So, just trying to focus so that we can move on with the tasks. Bro. 12.5. Actually, there's the spill. Waiting for it. All right. HydroGuard, beneficials. then I balance the rest. What's up, good quality? Good morning. 10 and just spilled all over my notebook. Great job. This is why I need to use the app. All right. Go get my pH pen, put this stuff away, and we're done. And then we move on to pruning the tomatoes. And also gonna have some coffee. Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm just kind of a disaster today, just busy in the grow tent. Was trying to rush and clean before I hopped on the live because I keep saying on the live that I'm gonna clean the grow tent, and you guys hold me accountable every time every time the next day I feel like I have to deliver, and I feel like I have to hold myself accountable for what I said I was going to do the day before. All right. Also, I feel like sometimes there's just not enough time in the day, and so I try to squeeze as much work in before the live as possible. What's up, Rocklet? I have just arrived. Nice. You can request a 2026 seed catalog to be mailed out for free. No need to apply. Oh, cool. I'm going to do it, Reef. Thanks for that info. Okay, so my pH right now is 5 in this bucket for my grow tower, but I'm going to just check the pH that's in the tower because there's already water in the tower that I'm going to be pretty much adding it to. So I just want to check, because if it's higher, then I'm not going to be too worried about trying to get this pH adjusted. What's up, Ganix? Good afternoon. Yeah, so the pH in the tower is 5.5. So I think I'm going to pour the nutrients in. And, well, so far it's 5.5. It looks like it's still adjusting. But you know what? I might actually pour this nutrients back into the bottle. This happened last time. Okay, This is a learning curve because with the grow tower, I used to just feed it regularly and I wouldn't pay much attention. But the ppm or okay, I feel like the ppm is really high, or the EC. The EC is 2.2. That's really, really high. And I added 2 days in a row, I have not added nutrients. The tower's been empty, and for 2 days, I've been just topping it with water. I have not been adding any nutrients. So the last time I fed the green tower was on March 8th. Or not March 8th, sorry. Oh, I guess I did. No, not March 8th. Sorry, March 3rd. So I haven't fed. Yeah, I just calibrated the pen. I mean, I have another ppm or EC meter that I can double check with. I mean, I can calibrate the EC again. I did it maybe a week ago. I calibrated the pH a few days ago, but the EC I haven't calibrated in a few days. Let's check. I don't really drain the tower. I just let it get empty and then I fill it again. So it got empty yesterday and again the day before, and I keep topping it with just regular RO water. I've just been giving it mild veg right now because I still have seedlings. So I've been giving half the recommended amount of mild veg. So I feel like that's fine. Like I feel like that's playing it safe. I don't mess with EC at all. I don't even check it. You know what? It helps me learn how they just aren't eating a lot. You're good. So should I still feed or should I top it up with water? Because my lettuce could be crispier. You know, I feel like it needs some nutrients. I also got seedlings in there. So I feel like white glove, it's electrical conductivity. I guess it's like the amount of salts in the water, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pour this back into a jug, and whenever I need to feed the tower, like maybe I'll add it tomorrow. And for now, I'll just top up with water. What a waste of time. All right, let's check the pH in the bucket so that I can move on. Because it's 1 o'clock, and we got stuff to do. So I'm just gonna leave this bucket here for now, and I will decide what to do with it. Well, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just pour it back into a jug. I don't feel, is that aggressively feeding half the recommended amount of mild veg for some that are like pretty mature? All right. Just checking my bucket. Salt accumulation, yeah. So yeah, I can't, that's the problem with the tower, is it's kind of challenging to completely flush. Like I can't wash the res, so if there's salt buildup and it kind of dries in the reservoir, like I can never fully wash it until I take the tower down. That's why I gotta be more cautious with feeding, and I have to maybe do quarter amounts instead of half amounts, and I need to like cycle it faster. So almost like what I'm doing with my new lettuce now is I want to, all right, so I'm at 5.7 in my tomato buckets right now. and 782 ppm, which is 1.4 EC. What's up, Storms? Good to see you. And what's up, Left the Coast? So yeah, my buckets are good. We're gonna move on and prune some tomatoes. I sharpened my pruners yesterday. And yeah, I'll go back to quarter amount, and then moving forward with my new lettuce, I'm letting it get to a certain size. Like, I'm letting it get larger and more mature so that it's not reaching for as much light. Like right now it's getting quite a bit. I'm gonna let it get to a certain size, and then I'm gonna put it in the tower. So right now I'm trying to find like the sweet spot for everything. Sweet spot for nutrients, sweet spot for how long I should run my system before taking it down and cleaning it. How long should I leave lettuce in the tray before moving it, like, or any seedling for that matter? When should I add nutrients to the tray? So that's what I'm really learning, I guess, this run, is how to make my plants freaking happy, which is the most basic thing of all, I guess, right? That's the first thing you should know if you have a garden. But I guess in true TFP fashion, we're a little late to the party. All right, I need to get my pruners, and we are going to fast way to sharpen, cut tin foil. No, you know what I do? I have, like yesterday I had a ceramic coffee mug in here, so I just it's like a quick way to sharpen. I flipped it upside down on the ceramic edge, and I just, like, you know, sharpened it. And then I washed my pruners, so they're clean, they're sharp, and we're ready to go. Cut tin foil. So what, do you just sharpen them with tin foil, Cabs? Yeah, much bigger lettuce. So right now, these are my lettuce. Anyways, I should stop talking and move on, because I also got to get these in clay pebbles. So we got twerk to do today. It's almost like my goal used to be try to get all of your tent work done for the day within the 2-hour live. But I talk so much on these lives that I never actually get any work done. So today we have to twerk. So tomatoes, I'm really just gonna cut down the height. Oh, you cut tin foil. Sorry. Wow. For such a literal person, I did not take that literally. Sorry. Takes me a minute sometimes. All right, I'm going to power through and just kind of prune down the height. Yeah, they're just getting too tall. Feels counterintuitive cutting down these flowers, but oh, I didn't know that hack. It's tough when you have multiple plants on one feeding system. Some plants have more needs. I know, right? I also have to, what's up, yellow skunk? Cap full of bleach, gallon of water. What, to clean your pruners? Wickershire. There's something edgy about someone who chews tinfoil. Oh my god. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I fully tried that too. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's hilarious. I don't know. As a kid, I thought, I was like, what happens if I bite into it? I don't know. I didn't like actually eat tin foil. I just, yeah. It's like, you know what? Some things I should just keep to myself, but I don't really think before I speak, so. See, these are getting burnt by the light. Yeah, Wickershire. I've done that too, so. Yeah, tin foil is for hats. Humans are stupid. You know what? I speak for myself when I say that, because some people don't eat tin foil. Some people just use it for its intended purpose. Do you ever miss the tomatoes? Well, I do my IPM twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, with water and 1% hydrogen peroxide. Well, not water, it's just 1% hydrogen peroxide. Sorry, I dilute 30% hydrogen peroxide, or 29%, and dilute it to 1%, and I do that twice a week, and then now once a week, or sometimes twice a week, I've been doing optic foliar overgrow, only because my plants have been underfed, right? So the foliar spray has been helping. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, Cass. I've seen people, remember that show, My Strange Addiction? This girl was eating like terracotta, like ceramic, it's terracotta pots. She'd like smash them and eat the pieces like chips, and she'd take them with her. Or one girl ate her mattress and she couldn't stop. So like no mattress is safe. She was like eating all the freaking mattresses. It was very interesting. Anyways, cheers everybody. All right, I'm back. You're not a kid if you don't eat rock salt? Okay, I never ate rock salt. That's one thing I did not do. Chat has gone off the rails. Yep. Yeah, window lickers? What? Anyways. Oh my god, the thrills or chills, weird shocks listening to this like nails on a chalkboard. Oh my gosh. Ew! What? That's so. Wickershire, that's probably your favorite episode. That's so gross. Honestly, that's so gross. And good morning, Rose. I know you were in here before, but welcome back. I'm gonna turn my lights down and I'm gonna go in the middle here. Because it's Tomato Tuesday, of course. So I'm gonna start with the pink icicle. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I just want to make sure I have proper airflow. And also, I want to see what's growing. Sometimes if there's just too much foliage, I just can't see what's going on. Alright. So yeah, I walk by here a lot, so I'm going to try to clear the path on the dark galaxies, kind of make some room here. I'm actually going to totally cut this off. Because this plant is getting out of control, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to start like really making some space here, because I'm gonna have to move you guys over here. Do not cut the hair. Yeah. Honestly, you know how many times I've almost chopped my hair off in this grow tent because I'm carelessly pruning. Alright, I'm actually going to get rid of this too. Sadly, I don't want to, but I have to because this plant has taken too much space. It's taken up more than it's been allotted. And now other things are being sacrificed because they can't get light. Or can't get light. Have you tried topping the tomatoes? I've topped my peppers and stuff, but I don't like, does topping indeterminate tomato? Did I top these tomatoes? I don't remember. Alright, I'm actually going to cut this. So now we can undo this portion of the trellis. Actually, I'm going to leave it because I'm going to need it for my zinnias. Yeah, so I'm not really trying to go crazy with the pruning, just trying to clean things up here. Trying to get some more lights for my flowers because they're like completely tilting over. Oh, I have to turn my timer back on. I didn't even turn it back on. All right, back on. Yeah, everyone go. Yeah, I didn't get to, unfortunately, I don't know what was wrong with YouTube today. I was trying to go into my videos and copy my description from a previous video, and I couldn't even edit. Like, it wouldn't even let me do anything. So I couldn't add all the handles, or all the links for all your channels. So I'll have to figure out what's going on and put you guys all back there tomorrow. But yeah, don't forget to you can always check yesterday's description and sub up to all the awesome channels. But yeah, or thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Jack Ashes makes it easier for people, so thank you for doing that. All right. So I think I'm just gonna use some trellis to kind of support this dark galaxy a little back, like this, back to where it belongs, because it is definitely kind of overshadowing everything else, and it's hard for me to get eyes really on what's going on. So, and I also might have to get rid of some of these. Not quite sure how to handle this one. Alright. Now I'm going to get some butcher's twine, which is what I've been using for my trellis. And I got to hang some and use it to kind of support these back, because yeah, otherwise they're going to fall over and block the light from my zinnias again. Never enough tomatoes. I know. I'm waiting for the fruit to start, though. It's taking time, but that's because of my doing. So, all right. I'm gonna get some. Actually, I could use this. I feel like I'm almost like, well, not bonsaiing, but like doing some weird stuff to this tree, because now it's, I've kind of like trained the branches and bent them down because they're just growing all over the place, because obviously it's indeterminate, and now they're just growing in a circle. I'm just gonna cut this off. Alright, I mean, I feel like that's a little better. I might move my flowers over to the pepper buckets. That wasn't the link TFP had under. What? No, I didn't. I shared the right link. No, I didn't. I checked all my links. I shared the right link. I'm pretty sure of it. That's why it took me so long on Friday, and that's why I didn't have the time today, because I always check all the links before I go live to make sure. So if I did share the wrong one, I'm sorry, but I really don't think I did. Okay. What else am I going to clear here? Because I got too much growing on. It's not in today's description, but it was in yesterday's, and I wouldn't share, like, I don't have a reason to share the wrong link. What tree? That's a tomato plant. Does look like a tree, though. I feel like we're good for now. I'm just trying to clear as much space as possible, you know? Because not everything is getting the light it needs. Like you can see the ponderosa. I just clicked on it. Is it wrong? What? Okay, I gotta go back and look because no, I gotta see what happened. Wrong link? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That is so weird. I don't know why. There's only one Wicked Gardens. Anyways, sorry about that. Alright. Just gonna also get rid of some of the Cherokee purple here just because it's taken over. Yeah, I did do it with the Z. Anyways, whatever. We'll talk about it after because I honestly, I went to the channel and I did copy profile URL and I just pasted it in my description. It's not like I manually did anything. That's why I'm confused. But I don't know. It's possible. I don't know how I did that. I think I'm done with the tomatoes for now. But the thing is, yeah, like the weird part is anyways, whatever. I didn't manually type anything. I physically like went to the channel and copied the profile URL. So I don't know how that, anyways. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to share the wrong link. I'll put cuttings in soil and keep growing. Yeah, I should. I'm going to once I have, like once it's closer to the last frost, I'll start maybe giving away some cuttings. What's up, Wassman? Good to see you. And what's up, Greasy Tree? All right. I think we're good for now. I'll probably go around and add a bit more trellis. I also want to try to add trellis on the pepper plants because they need it. All right, so we'll do, yeah, I cut quite a bit. Those are all my cuttings. We could root all of them. Oh, Greasy, my lights are off right now. I turned off my lights. Whenever I'm under the lights, I always turn my lights off. But yes, I do need glasses. Because I have regular sunglasses, but I don't think those are the same as glasses for LEDs, right? It's not the same thing. Yeah, I should take some cuttings and root them, but I don't want to grow anything outdoor because, and I'm not going to grow any food outdoors. I decided I was going to do the container garden, but I decided not to because I'm going to keep it to cut flower. I have a lot of squirrels, raccoons, birds, tons of crap, and even with my flowers, even chicken wire and mesh and all that crap doesn't keep them away. And I already have my stresses of the indoor garden, and I do not plan on taking a break this summer from the indoor because I have to continue, you know, the learnings and keep the momentum going. And so the outdoor, I don't want it to be stressful at all. So I'm just going to keep it to flowers. I just have all my seedlings. I plant whatever I want, and whatever blooms, blooms. Whatever dies, dies, and then I'm not stressed about it. But if I do food, I feel like it's going to get destroyed by the things that are already destroying my flowers. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'll protect my peace. And yeah, I know. You know what? These blackbirds in the spring, so today it's 15 degrees Celsius today in Toronto, Ontario. And birds, they're back and they're insane. These birds will make a nest out of anything, like anything in the backyard, anything around the house. If you have like a little opening in your house, they'll get in. They are aggressive. And once they start having babies or laying eggs, they're like, yeah, territorial. So I just like, yeah, the birds, they're all around all the time. And yeah, the birds are getting busy. I have several places around like the backyard or like, I don't know, like on the side of my house where there are birds and there's tons of them and they live there. And so they land on my flowers and then they snap them and it ruins my garden, but it's just flowers. There's nothing to lose. I don't really care. But I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get stressed out with the food. We'll see. All right. Done with the tomatoes. Where's my butcher's twine at? I think I brought it out of the grow tent. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with these peppers. TFP needs a, a shotgun and a lawn chair. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe not a shotgun. Maybe just like a BB gun. Have a great day, Doyle. Thanks for hanging out. I have to put a 5-foot cherry tomato plant to death today. What? No. Flowers great for bees. Yes, Wassman. I get so many pollinators. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. And then last summer I saw my first hummingbird, which was really exciting. So I want to do like double the size of the garden. Well, actually I'm doing triple the size of the garden this year. It's going to be a crazy flower garden, like crazy cut flower. And on one breath, I'm like, I don't want to stress myself out, but here I am talking about how many flowers I'm going to be growing. I heard a bobcat last night in the field next to the house. Had to be around 1:30. Yeah, spring is definitely coming for sure. All right. Actually, the main pepper I need to fix is over here. Put you guys down here. I have this one pepper plant that's like, I can't even describe how it's growing. Hummers love those trumpet flowers. I have 5s. Oh, I think they're called, I know what you're talking about. Forget what they're called. But yeah, this plant right here is it's kind of just growing outwards because it wasn't getting a lot of light. So I'm just going to try to get it on some type of trellis to help support it. Same with this one back here. Maybe I have to do, I might have to set up some string from up there. So I might have to do that off the live. Or, I mean, well, this, actually, no, it's not a good idea to do that. Maybe I can, I'm cutting off some of this pepper plant because I'm trying to keep the lower part of the plant clean. So this one is supported. This one can grow into this trellis here. Still tipping over though. And this, let's figure out. Yeah, it is crowded. What's up, TA? And what's up, Sean the gardener? Yeah, we've got some pretty big pepper plant. This one is massive. The Creola Sella is huge. I got yeah, no, stop telling me not to look at. Yeah, no, they're telling you not to look at it for a reason. Trust me. I have, and I made the mistake of it, and you can't unsee those kinds of things. Trust me. Ever since Kaz mentioned it, now I'm like, oh God. Yeah, there are some things that are just not meant to be looked up. All right, I'm gonna have to hang some trellis or something from up here. This one is fine. All right. Or I can try to cut it. Actually, you know what? I am going to cut some of it. It's going to do better if I cut it. Alright, I know it feels counterintuitive that I cut it, but honestly it's not getting light and like it needs help. So I actually think I'm going to move it somewhere where it's going to get more light. I just don't know where right now. Or I have to just prune this plant a little bit. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll do that. I'm trying to, you know, clear space, make it less crowded, get some, you know, yeah, I'm like, what is going on today? Oh my gosh. I really have to keep these, like, I guess, trained or whatever, or in a certain formation, because otherwise they get in each other's way, and I think they'll still produce fruit. I just need to, you know what, moving forward, I need to look up some dwarf varieties or something. But they're definitely doing better. Like you can see here, these leaves, they all uncurled. So I think everything will get a little bit more light now. I might actually switch this lid over this. That way things get more light. Let this pepper plant grow out this way. This one grow out this way. Alright. Cool. So those are the peppers cleaned up a little bit and supported. I gotta look at the other side because I have another pepper plant that's kind of fallen over. I gotta get rid of all these cuttings. And I gotta get my seedlings in clay pebbles. I'm gonna turn my lights back on. Get this out of the grow tent. or seedlings and clay pebbles done tomorrow, only because I don't have much time and I don't want to rush. I don't want to break any roots, and I also have to replace the water in the seedling trays and add new nutrients. So I might do it off the live tonight just because it's running low on water. But I also like to just switch it out for new water every few days so that there isn't any algae. What's up, Supernova? And yeah, so I'll just show you guys, that's tomorrow's project. We'll get these in net pots with clay pebbles, just like those are. Those are on half the recommended amount of nutrients for seedlings. And so we're just gonna swap it out with a clean tray. Maybe I'll have some time to go pick up some air stones so that I can get larger air stones in there. So yeah, that is tomorrow's project. And then today I got the tomatoes kind of pruned out. So we still have a tomato tunnel. It's just, we got more light everywhere now. Everything's just kind of a little less crowded. The galaxy is not as dense. Get more light in there. Maybe we'll get more flowers. Now I got my zinnias. Maybe they won't be reaching for light so much. I feel like I should reconnect this bucket and move that one there. Or I can get them in a 4 vessel and put them all there. Maybe I should do that just until they get a little larger so that they can get more light and start to flower. And then that's it. That is the rest of the grow. So this tower, the EC is too high, so I'm not going to feed. I'm going to put this in one of the empty jugs, and I will, yeah, I'll fill it maybe tomorrow. I'll continue to monitor. And then this is the last thing I need to do, but I'll do it off the live. I got to get a ladder, and I'm going to hang some string trellis and help support that pepper plant. And just get some trellis down here as well for the Marconi. But yeah, that is the garden. So I know the tomatoes look bare, but trust me, you'll come back tomorrow and you'll see they'll be back. They'll grow back. So yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Happy Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. We're going to transplant some seedlings tomorrow. So come hang out. And are you able to adjust the light height? Yes and no, because they share the same light as the tomatoes, and the tomatoes are tall right now. I didn't start everything at the same time, which I should have. And also they're indeterminate, so they're growing all over the place. But things to consider for the next grow. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you all so much. Seriously, you guys are the best community, for real. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Sending you all positive vibes. And yeah, come hang out tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And until then, have a wonderful day. Pretend to skate. All right. Cool, AB grower. Peace, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Peace.